Kate Middleton claim torn apart. What planet has she been living on? Kate Middleton's engagement claim was torn apart by a royal insider who asked, "What planet is she living on?" The Duchess of Cambridge and Prince William were recently praised by former Prime Minister Gordon Brown for their tour in Scotland. Mr. Brown told BBC Breakfast, "The more Prince William and Catherine visit Scotland, the better it is for Scotland. The more they visit all parts of the UK, which is what they're doing to great effect, the better it is for the whole of the United Kingdom. I think everyone in Scotland would welcome their visits. They've got strong connections of course to Scotland, being at the University of St Andrews, and of course, they've visited all parts of Scotland when he was Lord High Commissioner to the General Assembly." The Cambridges celebrated their 10th wedding anniversary in April, and recent reports show that at the time of her wedding, Prince Charles gifted his daughter-in-law with a three-piece custom-made jewelry set worth £60,000. When Kate and William were engaged, they spoke with reporters to talk about how the proposal had taken place. Kate said, "We were out there with friends and things, so I really did not expect it at all. I thought he might have maybe thought about it, but no. It was a total shock when it came, and I am very excited." However, royal correspondent Duncan Larcombe appeared to tear Kate's claims apart. In the documentary, Prince William and Kate, A Royal Love Story, Mr. Larcombe explains that Buckingham Palace staff were waiting for the moment and that he did not know what planet Kate had been living on. He said, "If Kate didn't see William's question coming, then I don't know what planet she has been living on, I'm afraid. Everybody was waiting for the moment. I recently found out through palace staff that they were convinced that this was the holiday where William was finally going to pop the question. They were all on standby to announce when they got back, but the fact that Kate's grandfather was gravely ill and died a couple of weeks later, they would have announced it weeks and weeks earlier than they did." William proposed to Kate at the Luwa Safari Camp in Laikipia Plateau, Kenya, on October 20, 2010. At the time of the engagement, Kate showcased a sapphire and diamond engagement ring which once belonged to Princess Diana. She also borrowed the diamond Cartier halo tiara from Queen Elizabeth II to finish her wedding look. And, at the altar, Kate was given a Welsh gold wedding band in line with the royal family's tradition. During William and Kate's Scottish tour, they visited the University of St Andrews, which is where they met as first-year students on a History of Art course. In the documentary, Mr. Larcombe also said that the Duke of Cambridge wanted to leave university and had to be convinced to remain. He added, "From Prince William's point of view, his decision to go to UNI quite quickly became a nightmare for him and he almost nearly dropped out. To a point where he was speaking to his advisors and said, 'I do not want to be here, I do not want to carry on with this course,' and again this was in a period when the press gave them their space so they could carry on with their education." However, in the 2006 book, William's Princess author Robert Jobson believes that the Duke was less focused on his studies, unlike Kate. He wrote, "Unlike his university contemporaries, perhaps Kate included, who all desperately needed to attain a good grade to help them with their chosen future career, there was for the prince only personal pride at stake. Whether he got first-class honors, a 2-to-1, or scraped through with a third was pretty irrelevant as far as his career path to kingship was concerned. Sandhurst, a commission in a regiment and the fast track into royal duties would follow on from graduation regardless of whatever the University of St Andrews examination boards thought of his final performance. But William, a proud and intelligent young man, was desperate for academic success. was pretty irrelevant as far as his career path to kingship was concerned. Sandhurst, a commission in a regiment and the fast track into royal duties would follow on from graduation regardless of whatever the University of St Andrews examination boards thought of his final performance. But William, a proud and intelligent young man, was desperate for academic success.